Hey guys, sorry about that. I figured out what the problem was. I had to restart my computer. I just want to say hi to everyone. Hi Trina. Hi Knowledge Helps. Hey Stan Man. I do realize there's not going to be a lot of people in here. Well, it's morning now because it's 12:30, 12:46 where I'm at. That's okay. We don't need a lot of people. We just need a few. And I just want to thank you all for being here. I'm going to read a couple flyers from Stolen Spirits. If you are not subscribed to Stolen Spirits, please do. They work so hard on their flyers, and like they get to know every single family. They honest to God do. So let me go ahead and hopefully this time it will share. I apologize. This I got a new computer, so I'm a little rusty at this. So if you have any pointers, help me out here. But okay, let's see what we can come up with. All right, let me make sure that you guys can see this. Okay, perfect. All right, there we go. I'm going to switch this back over because I'm used to StreamYard being on the left. Okay, guys. I'm sure I can make that bigger. Maybe. Might be able to make this bigger. I should probably just leave stuff alone while I'm ahead, huh? Okay, I will. I'll just leave it alone while I'm ahead. Like I said, I'm rusty at this. All right. So now that you can see this, I'll go ahead and read this. This is Vanessa Orts. She's 39 years old. She's female. She's Native American. She has brown glasses, brown hair. She's 5'1". She weighed 125 pounds when she went missing. She has a tattoo of a frog sitting on a mushroom on her lower back. She's missing from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and has been missing since November 27th, 2025. If you have any information about Vanessa, please contact the Albuquerque Police Department at 505 242 2677. Okay, and with this one, I have to go back and I have to go to her next one. Make sure that I have liked. Okay, this is Lanaya Rosette. She's 14 years old, female, Native American. No other info at this time. She's missing from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and she's been missing since November 27th, 2025. I do kind of want to see if I can get over here and share. It would let me share a while ago. And it's very important that each time that we do this, we share where we're getting this information from. It's very important. It helps them, it helps everyone. I'm not seeing their share on here. Sometimes it is kind of hard to find. Let's see if I can find that. If I can't, I maybe maybe I can just copy it from there. Let's try that. Okay, guys. But if you are not subscribed to Stolen Spirits, please do. They are amazing people. I don't think you understand how much work they put into this. They, honest to God, really do. Let's see if I can pin that. It's not going to let me pin it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go over on here again, and we'll go through where we left off. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Here we go. Oh, go ahead and play this one first, and then I'll read. Beautiful girl. Oh, I mean, just the little ones like that, they're really heartbreaking. They are. Okay, I know that she has flyers on here because I was just reading them. I may have to go back a little bit and see what I missed because I just had her. Her flyer's up here. Brady, if you are listening, come on in this chat and straighten me out. Brady's very busy. She has a youngin', and trust me, he keeps her busy. Very, very busy. Okay, here's one right here. Does it sound okay? Can you guys hear me okay before I continue? I have a bad habit of not adding myself to stage. Hey, Mustang, I'm so happy to see you. I was kind of thinking nobody would show up, which is completely fine. Like I said, I'm an only child, so I can entertain myself. But I'm so happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I know it's early, so if you have to dip out, I completely understand. You don't have to say goodbye. I know it's early. It's just I cannot sleep. Okay, so we have Cynthia May Martinez. She is 38 years old. She's female. She's Native American. She's from the Apache Spanish. Eyes brown, hair black, 5'2", and she weighs 115 pounds. She was last seen wearing sunglasses, a dark red wig, gray hoodie, and black sweatpants. Cynthia is diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and may need medical attention. Missing from Fountain, Colorado. Missing since April 8th, 2018. And guys, let me say, if you Google her right now, you're hardly going to find anything on her. And this is very, very heartbreaking. I don't understand how. I know I had put that on there. I want to share this one more time, just because there's nothing out there. I mean, if you Google her right now, you're going to find several that are younger that have her age or have her name, but there's nothing out there about her. And that just breaks my heart. That could be you and I on that photo. Honestly, that could be you or I on that flyer. It's just that simple. It's very heartbreaking. Um, Now I know she had. Oh, here we go. We have Joey Curtis Flet. Let me go over here and make sure. Mustang, can you hear me okay? Because I know I had moved my computer around and this is a different computer. So if there's any kind of trouble with my sound or anything, please let me know. I won't be mad. It's just hard to get used to a new computer. This is Joey Curtis Flet. He was 42 years old when he went missing. He is male, indigenous. He has brown eyes, brown hair, 5'8", and he weighs 130 pounds. He was last seen wearing a black coat, black hat, camouflage sweatpants, and camouflage hoodies. He has a sleeve tattoo and skull tattoo on his hand. Last seen in Gift Lake, Alberta High Prairie area. Missing from High Prairie, Alberta, Canada. And he's been missing since September 28th, 2022. Please take a good look at his face. I don't know if I can make this bigger. I can. Please take a look at his face. These are tattoos right here on his arm. Please, if there's anything about him that catches your eye, please remember that. And if you think you may see him, please contact authorities as soon as you can. We have located. I love the located ones. This is Destiny Jackson. Destiny Jackson was 16 years old when she went missing. She's female. She's Native American. She has brown eyes, black hair. She is 5'6". She weighs 180 pounds. She has light skin tone, skin discoloration on the right side of her cheek, a tattoo on her heart, and face under her eye. Let's see, tattoo of a heart on her face under her eye. And she has a nose septum piercing. If you think that you have seen her, she's missing from Moscow, Idaho. She's been missing since November 19th, 2025. Hey, Far, so happy to see you. Oh my goodness, I'm just over here piss farting. What are you doing, fuck arson? Sorry, guys, that's Australian. Far uses those words all the time. I usually don't speak that way. Who am I lying? Yes, I do. It's my new favorite words. I'm so happy to see you, Far. Thank you for coming in. We have Joshua Rodriguez. Try this again. Rodriguez. Joshua is missing. He is 16 years old. He is male. He's Native American. His tribal affiliation is Gila River Indian Community. His eyes are brown. His hair is black. He's 5'7". He weighs 150 pounds. He has light. He was last seen wearing a light black shirt and blue basketball shorts with red and white stripes at the bottom. U-shaped scar on his chin. Missing from Casa Grande, Arizona. Missing since November 19th, 2025, around 2:50 p.m. If you think you have seen him, Please contact authorities as soon as possible. You can contact the numbers below, which is 520-562-4511. But honestly, I would just dial 911 if I were you. Chloe has been located. She's been located. We have Frida. She's been located. Located. We have Shade Evan Kelly. He was 16 years old when he went missing. He is male, Native American. Let me go ahead and like and share, guys, because I do have a problem with doing that as I go through. Actually, when I shared, there was an actual copy of link. So let me go ahead and share that. I really wish I could pin this, and I don't know why it's not letting me. But let me go ahead and paste that. It's very important that we look at each face. I might be able to take my face off my little thing off there. Um, I know that they're somehow they do that, and I'm not positive how they do it, but they do take it off there. There we go. Okay. Can you guys still hear me even though I removed that? No, thank you for coming in here, Mustang. I appreciate it. And thanks, guys, for your patience. This is a new computer. And let me tell you what, I'm old. So when I get new stuff, I try to fiddle fart around with it. But to be honest with you, it takes me quite a while. But, live and learn. Thank you, Far. I appreciate that. Okay, so Swade Evan, I'm going to say Shade Evan Kelly. He is 16 years old, male, Native American. Tribal affiliation is Hoopa tribe. His eyes are brown, his hair is brown. He's 5'11", and he weighs 165 pounds. He was last seen in Sailor around 7:30 a.m. and believed to be on foot. He's missing from Humboldt County, California. He's been missing since September 15th, 2025. If you have any information about Shade, please contact their county sheriff at 707-445-7251 or just dial 911. You guys are so kind tonight. Can't believe no one's come in and trolled us. Look at this. Thanks, guys, for being so kind to me tonight. It's been a rough day, so I appreciate all the kindness. This is Chester Jonah Kashatok. He was 45 years old when he went missing. He's male. His race is American Indian, Alaskan Native. Has brown eyes, brown hair. He's 5'6", and he weighs 170 pounds, and he has a scar on his right posterior. Chester went missing after Typhoon Halong swept through the area. I'm sorry, I probably said that wrong. Missing from Kwigalock. Okay. He's missing from Alaska. Missing since October 12th, 2025. No disrespect to Chester. I just know that I will booger that up, and I do not want to disrespect him. If you have any information about Chester, please contact the Alaska State Troopers at 907-259-5511 or just dial 911. Let me go ahead and check chat real quick and see what you guys are up to. I'm so happy to see Far, Mustang, Knowledge Helps. I know there was somebody in the bushes. I hope that they feel free. Guys, if you're in the bushes listening, come in here and say hi. I mean, I have no hard feelings. Come on in. I mean, it says there's 8 people here. Come on in and say hi at least. I don't care if we've had problems in the past. It doesn't matter. New year. Let's just all be nice. Let's all get along. And you know what? Why not? It's so much easier to just get along than not. But if not, you want to stay in the bushes, that's fine. There might be herpesipilitis out there. Or as Barbara would say, there might be cooter ice. Don't ask. You have to ask her. But either way, I mean, thank you for being here anyhow. Please hit the like and subscribe if you will. If you don't want to, that's completely fine. I get it. Don't. It's all good. See what Far says. Far says prayers for all the missing. Yes. And Far, I am praying so hard for your puppy. Yeah, cooter rice. That's what she says, cooter rice. Barbara, if you're listening, we know you got that cooter rice. Far, I was just thinking about you last night, and it's so hard when we lose an animal because that animals are not only our best friend, but they depend on us for everything, just like our children. So my heart is with you, and if you ever need to speak to anyone about this, I'm on Facebook. PJ can give you my information. I know how hard it is, and once we get our age, we depend on our animals because that's the only damn loyal people we have in our life. So I completely get it. Not that I'm judging y'all in the bushes. If y'all want to come in here and do your thing and whatever, you're more than welcome to. It's fine. I have no hard feelings against anyone. This year, I have just decided that you know what? If I had a problem with you last year, I don't have a problem with you this year. If we didn't get along, that's fine. Let's just fix what happened last year. 11 years of unconditional love. It's so hard to say goodbye to. I agree, Far. And you know what? I had a little chihuahua named Peanut, and I had her for 17, almost 18 years. And I'm going to tell you what, she was Satan. She was loyal to me, but nobody could touch her. She didn't want to be bothered. But she would take her treat and she would set it right beside me in my chair just so I could look at her and she could growl at me. She was that kind of hateful. And do you know when that dog passed away, a part of my heart left? And she's buried in my backyard. And I'm going to tell you what, don't think one time I go out in that yard, I don't think about her. So I get it. I completely get it. Now I have a little Maltese pug dog that likes to hump whatever the hell he can get a hold of. And you know, he's a thief. Like he will come and if I'm eating, he will come and steal my paper towel and take off and then look at me and stick it out of his mouth like, "Huh, come and get it." So dogs have personality. And once you hit a certain age, which I'm almost into my 50s, so I'm close to my 50s. I'm damn close. I'm a couple years into my almost to 50. And let me tell you what, I have attached myself more to animals, to the finer things in life that God has given us. And little cheeky booger. Yes, yes. And I'm telling you, my Chihuahua Peanut, at night she had Alzheimer's. So if you moved your feet, she thought that you were attacking her and she would like try to take a toe off. It was crazy because we loved her so much. She was like our little Satan ass, but I just love her. And the day that she passed away, I swear a part of me went with her. So if you ever need to talk to someone for her, I'm here. I really talk about grief. Grief comes in waves, and sometimes, honey, it'll drown you. Don't let it. We're all here for you. Seriously. Yeah, yeah, she did. A little chihuahua with rotten teeth, and she could still take your nail off. So yeah, yeah, that's why I call her little Satan because she was mean. But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't I love my dog, Poncho, right now, which is actually my grandson's dog, but I would trade 50 Ponchos for my Peanut, no matter what. She might have been a little Satan, but I tell you what, she was loyal, very loyal. So I just want you all to know you're not alone. I know what it's like to be alone. I've had a lot of loss in my life, but please, I beg you, don't let that grief of those waves of grief drown you because there are people that will help you. Yeah, Far, I'm telling you what. And this little pug, I don't know, he's a tracker. Like he wants to run around peeing on things. Mm-mm, no, we don't pee in here. And he'll just look at me like, no, it's a mess. It is. It's something else. But yes, please reach out. Listen, anytime. I do understand. I really, really struggled with that. Okay. And then I swear the squeaky chair here, I'm getting a new chair, but if you hear this, I swear this is not my butt. This is my chair. But and not that I would tell you if it was my butt, but I promise you that my chair probably is not as loud as, my booty would be. But anyway, so see, hear that? See, that's my chair. I promise it's my chair. So we have Vernon Pavel. He is 71 years old. Oh my god. He looks so young for 71. Like I think I look older than him and he's 71 years old. Not my butt. That's right, Bart. Not my butt. That not my butt. I'm telling you it's not. Now, if you hear a little, that might be it, but this damn chair's got to go. So Vernon Pavel is 71 years old. He's male. He's American Indian. He's Alaskan Native. He has brown eyes, black hair, 5'4", 174 pounds, and he has tattoos on wrist, arm, and chest. Now, Vernon went missing after Typhoon Halong swept through the area. He's missing from, oh Lord help me, Quiglegog, Alaska. I know I said it wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Missing since October 12th, 2025. If you have any information about Vernon, please contact 911 immediately. And here they are being super, super nice. Stolen Spirits, we love you. Brady, Nicole, Zach. If you have not saw Zach, oh my God, he's the most handsome, handsome fella. He's got the cutest little grin. He will lighten up your day. I don't care. Says, thank you for inviting me to your group. I pray one day we will no longer need this, but until then, I will be here. This is a very tight knit group, and if you're missing out, I mean, I just love these girls. We have Sandy, Panetta, Campos and Christian Vladimir Campos. Now, Sandy is 16 years old. She's female. Her NCMEC number is M307968681. Christian Vladimir Campos, missing at age 1, is male. She's M818159081. They still may be in the local area, or they may have traveled to Chicago, Illinois. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with Illinois. Chicago, especially, it's a very dangerous place. Maybe they know somewhere for safety, but Chicago is very dangerous. If you have any information about them, please contact the Chicago Police Department or Los Angeles Police Department. I'm going to tell you now, I know Chicago, dial 911, let somebody else know that they're there. Let me get a drink real quick because I'm already out of breath talking about my dog because I swear she's come back to haunt me because I swear my toe, like she'll bite my toe or something in a minute. I know it. Yes, so young. I understand that moms, sometimes for the safety of their children, they have to take them and run. And this could be that. I never want to judge a missing flyer because there was a time in my life I took my youngins and I had to run. And I very well could have been on flyer, but I wasn't. Thank God. But if Barb would have been around, I swear she would out of revenge. But we have to understand that it only takes one tragedy in our life and we can be homeless. And for us to be homeless, it only takes 1 minute for us to go to Dollar Tree, homeless or not, and someone nap us. I mean, people like to come on here and say, "Why do you read? Why do you read all these flyers?" I read these flyers because that could be me. That could be you, Far. That could be you, Mustang. That could be Tree Nut. That could be. It's not going to be Barbara because I already played that game with her once and she liked to whoop my rear end. I won't do that again. She's little, but I'm telling you, I bet she's got a mean right hook. I won't be doing that again. And Barb told me if I ever put an ugly picture of her out, she's never coming home. So Eva Ethel Diaz. She is 70 years old. She's female. Look how young she looks for 70 years old. I do not understand that. So she's 70 years old, female, American Indian, Alaskan Native. She has brown eyes. Her hair is gray, a little black. She weighs 127 pounds. Last seen wearing a black sweater and blue jeans. She has a scar on her abdomen. Left her assisted living home and never returned. I'm not going to lie to you. I see a lot of that lately. Let me tell you what, put me in an assisted living home and watch me go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not staying there. I'm not staying. You better lock me up. I'm not staying. Which I understand that this could be dementia, this could be lots of things. But if I have my right mind, y'all put me in some kind of home like this. Shady Oaks going down. Or Shady Pines or whatever. I'm not doing it. I ain't staying. Far says, you can't ever say it wouldn't happen to you. And that's the truth. That is absolute truth. So, so true. It's sad every 40 seconds. And I keep telling people that, and they're like, no way, no way. 40 seconds. And I wonder why we don't. I don't want to make this political, but if we can come out here and we can afford all of these special things and we can send Elon here and Elon there, and maybe it is his money. And if it is, hey, Elon, I'm talking to you. Please help us get a task force for the missing for each state. I understand, even if it's two people in an unmarked car, please, 40 seconds, and someone goes missing in 40 seconds. Come on, we have to do better. This is America. We can't find people. We can't afford a task force, right? But we can afford a ballroom. Let's be real. Stop it. We have missing people. We have missing children. Okay, I'm done preaching. See what this prednisone does to me? All right. Far, you got to tell me to hush. I'm all piss farting over here, just raising hell. Eva Ethel Diaz, 70 years old, female, American Indian, Alaskan Native. She has brown eyes, gray, and a little black of hair. 5'4", 127 pounds. She has a black sweater and blue jean scar on abdomen. Left her assisted living home and never returned. She's missing from Anchorage, Alaska, and's been missing since July 29, 2025. If you have any information about her, please let someone know. I'm sure it's cold there. It's Alaska. I do worry about that stuff. Seriously, this is no laughing matter. I try to laugh. I'm horrible with laughing in those situations because if it gets so sad, Barr says, I read somewhere, Doodle, 2,500 American children go missing every day. And you know what? I believe that. And this brings me back to, and I'm going to put a little sermon in here. I don't think Lance and Chris are in here, so I'm not going to ask for an amen. But this takes me back to, all right, guys, you said you found 144 children in Memphis. You found 188 in North Carolina. Where are the flyers? Where are the located flyers? I understand you must protect their identity. Give me something. Put located on somewhere. Let me know those babies are okay. And if they're not and they are immigrant children, tell where are they housed? Where are they housed and where are they going? We have got to stand together as mothers, as grandmothers, as Americans to figure out where these children are going. I want to see some located flyers. I guarantee you, you get on here and say, well, the woman that was missing for like 33 years, 43 years, there's a reunion that had this big thing and they were all reunited. Where are the located flyers? You can mark their names out. Just give me located. I'm not seeing it. And you know what? That scares the hell out of me. It scares me. I want to know if they did save all of these children. Were they all immigrant children? Because if that's the case, where are they? Are they in foster care? I I'm not making this political because I don't do it either way. I don't trust either one of them. But I want to know where those babies are. I just need to know where the kids are. I'm not saying that I don't care about the grown-ups, but grown-ups can take care of themselves. I want to know where these children are. Are they okay? Great. Just give me a located flyer. Give me 144 located flyers. I will sit on here all day long and praise the Lord and have myself a party. But 144 here, 188 there. Why aren't we seeing the flyers? We see all the rest of them. This is JC Kara Kawakala. I'm saying this wrong. I know. Kawakala. JC Kara. I'm going to call it K. JC Kara Kate. I'm very sorry, JC, to disrespect your name. I don't mean to. She's 19 years old. She's female. She's Native American. She's Comanche Nation tribe. Her eyes are brown. Her hair is brown. Her height is 5'3" to 5'05". She weighs 115 pounds and to 125 pounds. Scar on the left side of her forehead. Last seen by her sister when she dropped off her orientation at when she dropped her off her orientation at Kmart on 1050 Northwest 38th Street in Lawton, missing in Lawton, Oklahoma. Now, I don't know if any of you in the bushes are from Oklahoma, but if you are, please, please look out for JC. This is not a laughing matter. I mean, a lot of people will say, oh, they have a right to go missing. Yeah, they do. But you would think after this long, you would want off that flyer. When I and Marion had Barb on that flyer because we thought something nefarious happened, Barb was on it and she wanted to come home. This has been too long. There's something nefarious here. She's been missing since April 7th, 2008. Yes, everyone has a right to go missing, but please, please, if you are missing and you want to be missing, contact a stranger and just have someone let them know. Please, your family just needs to know that you're okay. Gerald Allen Cody, he's 48 years old. He's male, Native American, brown. He has brown eyes, brown hair, 5'5", and he weighs 150 pounds. Now, he was last seen wearing blue jeans and a black trench coat, tattoo of a skull with a hat on his right arm, listed in NCIC. Missing from Cameron, Arizona, missing since November 19th, 2024. And, you have to think, as we talk about the women on there, when a full grown man goes missing, what does that say? And I know that maybe that's nothing, but to me, that's a huge deal. When a whole ass man goes missing, I mean, that's scary to me. That's scary. And yet people want to take away our Second Amendment rights. I know this is going to cause some trouble, and I don't care. I'm ready. Because you want to take away our Second Amendment rights, but this whole grown man is missing. That's scary. That's very scary. We have Trent Jackson Jr. He is 16 years old, male, Native American. His tribal affiliation is Gila River Indian Community. He's a very handsome young man. He has brown eyes, black hair, 5'6" and 170 pounds. He was last seen wearing a dark gray shirt and gray pants. Last seen in the area of Secton Road and SR 87. Missing since August 21st, 2025 from Stanton, Arizona. If you have any information about Trent, please contact authorities as soon as possible. Even if you're wrong and it's not him, you tried. I would be able to sleep better at night knowing I tried. We have Zoe. Zoe is 30. I'm not even going to try with her last name. Like I said, I'm just a hillbilly, as Frank would say, and I am. I'm a hillbilly with a heart, though. So Zoe is missing. She is 38 years old. She's female. She's indigenous. She has brown eyes, brown hair, possibly dyed or wearing a wig. She's 5'4". She weighs 100 pounds. She has nose piercings, tattoos, skull with orchards, orchids on left shoulder, star tattoos from hand up past wrist, skull on ankle, skull with purple butterfly on shoulder blade, possibly more tattoos. Known to frequent downtown and sometimes north shore of Kamloops. Missing since the end of October 2025. She's missing from Kamloops, BC, Canada, which I have noticed a lot of the Canada flyers that are out, which I think is amazing because we have a huge audience and I think that everyone should matter everywhere. Um, it just seems unreal. Let me check with you guys in chat and I'll come back over here because I haven't really gave you guys much. Yes, beautiful young lady, absolutely. I'd like to know where they are. Far, see, that's my main thing. I'm not going to make this political, and I don't want to. Like, I want to believe that Trump's out there and he's helping find these kids, and I want to believe that it's on both sides, Republican, Democrats. I want to believe that us as Americans want to help these children, but I also want to see I want to see those located flyers. They can take the picture off. They can take the name off. I just need to see those flyers. We as advocates, we go through this every day and we read these flyers. If there was 188 in one state, 144 here, 200 in this state, I want to see some flyers. And honest to God, I'm not seeing them. Maybe it's not my business. Maybe I'm not supposed to see them. Maybe they're running from bad situations, and that's okay. But you know what? I haven't even seen one mother come out and say, "Oh my goodness, mine was one of the 144 that you actually you helped me. Thank you." Have you guys seen anything like that? I haven't. I honestly haven't. That's got me concerned. And even with the protest stuff, it's listen, I can watch those protests and I can laugh because all the costumes and they are adorable. But at the end of the day, I mean, I wanna know where these children are being housed. I wanna know, do they have food? I wanna know, are they scared? I wanna know where they're going. Are they with their family? Does that make me Democrat or Republican? I don't know. I don't know what I am. I'm independent because I feel like a child's a child. Don't nap them off the street and then try to teach them stranger danger. That's not okay. If those babies are napped up off the streets, you understand that that would be a trafficker's paradise to get an ICE uniform and steal them. They should be have to identify who they are, and they definitely should be able to be around their parents because you can't even question a minor without a parent there. You can't. In the United States, you cannot question a minor without a guardian or a parent there. So I'm scared for that, and I need answers, and I can't find those answers. I'm not saying they're not there. Maybe I'm too dumb. Maybe I can't find those answers. But I want to know that those babies are okay. Does that mean I don't care about the adults? No. I just know that those adults can take care of themselves, but I know those babies can't. That's frightening to me. The cruelty is what's getting to me. If they really are, and I'm not saying that they are, I don't know. I have no proof that they are. There's plenty of videos on TikTok showing that these people are walking up to children on the street, walking to and from school, and taking them and putting them in vans. Could you imagine being 5 or 6 years old, going to school and getting napped and put in a van? I mean, we teach our kids stranger danger. What if that's not ICE? And I hope, I honest to God hope that they are identifying themselves and they are going to get their parents and they are fixing this. But I think that we need more transparency on what's happening because this cruelty with these children in the housing has to stop. Not that I don't care about the adults, like I said, but I need to see some children that are okay. I need to see some of that. I need some happy reunions because until then, I'm going to keep doubts. Do I matter? No. But you know what does matter? Those babies. All babies. I don't care. All babies matter. Every one of them. Every single baby matters. Every child. So I can't get past that part. It's the cruelty. And I've asked several questions even with politics because like I said, I'm new to this. I don't know jack shit about politics because I picked the lesser of the poison. Like I know we're screwed either way. I just pick my poison. But at the end of the day, pick your poison, but I still need some answers. Like where are these kids? Where are they at? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry, guys. I just get into it with these children because these kids matter. And if they're not messed up, they're going to be now with that. That's scary. That is so every child matters. That's right. I don't care if you're black, blue, green, Hispanic. I don't care. You're a child. And that child's always going to remember that. That's just my feelings with it. I can't help it. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm not left or right. I'm right from wrong. And I promise you, that is a child getting just yanked and put in a van. What does that remind you of when we were little? The creeper vans, right? I mean, really, that was the creeper van. No, don't go near the creeper van. Well, what are these babies going through? To them, yeah, that's creeper vans. I'm not saying this is happening. This is pure speculation, but I really would love to see some kind of located flyer or where they're going, something. Because these babies matter. Not that the adults don't, but they can pretty much hold their own. They got here on their own, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to make it. I can't promise that, but I know that their children cannot protect themselves. And that's the part. That's exactly the part that bothers me the most. Call me what you want. You can call me well, whichever. I think I'm more independent because I'm not left. I'm not right. You know what I am? I'm for the kids. That's all I'm for. It's pick your poison. It is. All right, enough with that. And Lance, you missed my preaching. I won't even get an amen. Far will you give me an amen? Usually Lance and Chris will come in here. I've just been thinking about those poor babies, and as I tuck my grandson in at night, I think, and I pray for those kids, thinking, man, I really hope they have a warm bed, a hot meal, and I hope that they're not scared, and I hope they're with their family. It's just very sad. And then they go on here and they talk about this one's this way, and oh, women are men, men are women, and tranny this and tranny that. So what? I thought this. I'm kind of sick with the protest. I'm kind of sick with it. You and I hate to bring this up, but you can't run around trans women are men and trans men are women and then holler Christ is king. Somebody needs to read the Bible. And nowhere in the Bible does it say any of that bullshit. What it does say is that Jesus loved everyone. But these are the same people that would have crucified Jesus on the streets of Portland or wherever. I mean, if you don't agree, just tell me. But in this world, I'm telling you, this is going backwards. We can't keep doing this. We can't. People are going to do what they want to do regardless. But please don't come out with all that and then say Christ is king. It you don't want to mess with that. That's a battle I wouldn't want to choose. Hey, free speech, do what you want. But you kind of looking stupid when you're doing it because Jesus loved everyone. But okay, I'll stop my preaching and go on about this. We have Gerald Johnny. When I'm sorry, guys, I get really into this when it comes to babies because the children. My thing is, honestly, is that our children are going to grow up and have to live in a world that they're just going to have to live in a world of their own, and we have to teach them right from wrong. Now, whether or not you're religious or you're not, you still have to care about those children. Do I think these protests get anywhere? No, I don't. I think dressing around in frog costumes and Chandler up there trying to convince people of this and Tommy coming out there and making fun of people that are gay, I don't see any of that doing anything. But you know what I would like to see? I would like to see more people handing out food to the homeless. I would like to see Richard not picked on and made fun of because he has stuff on his jacket. Pretend media. If you're going to make fun of him, get out there and maybe buy him a coat. Yeah, he has his own home. Let's help the homeless. Let's do that. Let's not make fun of the homeless that stink and, oh, look, he can't reach his mouth when he's eating. So what? Richard is handicapped. If you don't like the way he smells, maybe offer him a shower at your house. Or better yet, you don't like his coat? How about you offer him yours? Because that's the world that I want to live in. That's what I teach my grandson. You don't make fun of people like that. You just don't. Tommy, I have nothing against Tommy. I see his point. He believes that one thing's one way and one thing's the other. And I'm not going to lie, in biblical days, that's true. But you know what? This is 2025. If you're going to make fun of people, help them. Stop making fun of them. Help them. If you think that Richard stinks, offer him a shower. If you think he can't hit his mouth whenever he eats, get him a jacket. Go to Goodwill. Get that man a jacket. Quit making fun of him. Don't get him riled up like that. That is so sad to me. That breaks my heart. And a lot of times I have to shut that off. Because if I was there with Richard, you know what? I'd feed him. I would get him a new jacket. I don't care if he likes Trump or not. I don't and you know what? Nobody else should either. It's Richard's American right to say whatever he wants, whether he stutters or not. But it's on us to close them, to help him. Don't tell him he stinks. How about you just maybe offer him some soap? Maybe go get him one of the Christmas sale $5 Old Spice things. Maybe he doesn't have water. Maybe he doesn't have another jacket. But you know what I have seen Richard do? Smile. He has smiled. No matter what he doesn't have, he has smiled. I have much respect for Richard. I do. Much more than May's face out there acting like Millie Vanilli dancing. Not that I have anything against her, but before you make fun of someone, maybe offer them help. Because you know what? That's the American way. It is. Oh my God, I've just sat here and preached. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry, I will hush my mouth. Guys, I'm sorry. I just get on these kicks because I can't stand to see people being made fun of. I can't stand it. And people roasting one another. There's always a truth in a joke. There is. And I can't take it. That's why I don't argue. If you argue with me, you win. If you say blue plus blue equals rainbow, okay, it does. But if you need a coat, I'm going to give you mine. We've got to get nicer. We've got to do better. We have to. Millie Vanilli dancing. Yes! Millie Vanilli. I swear. May's face, I'm sure. I feel sad for her too far because she's 19 years old. She's away from her family, across the country from her family. But I call her Millie Vanilli because you can't understand her words. She's lip singing and she's got those things in her ears. But you know what? I still worry about her. I do because she's 19. You know how dangerous that is? Yeah, she's got a mouth on her and she likes to mace people, but that's scary. 19 years old. My God. At 19 years old, I had a baby and 2 jobs. And she's out there Millie Vanilliing it up, blaming it on the rain, living the best life. That's sad. She is a child. She's a child. She is. And until people lose their child to addiction, as I have, maybe they don't have the sympathy I have. And does she put herself in that situation? Yeah. Did my son put himself in his situation? Damn right he did. Could I stop him? No. But she has a mom or a dad right now that I guarantee you is really, really worried about her. But yes, I do call her Millie Vanilli. So Gerald Johnny Winna, he's 34 years old. I've got to make this bigger because not only am I old, I can't see. Well, that didn't help because I can't see shit now. Okay, this is as big as it gets. All right. So Gerald Johnny Winna is 34 years old. He's male, Native American. He is Yakima Nation. His eyes are brown. His hair is dark brown. He's 5'8". He weighs 160 to 180 pounds. The last contact with him, he mentioned he was walking to Toppenish Toppenish, missing from Washington, missing since April 26, 2022. If you have any information about him, please contact someone. If you know the family, promise that's my chair, not my butt. If you know anything about him, please, anything, contact the number below, which actually they don't even give a number on here that I see. Maybe it's over here. I'm sure they put a number on here. They always do. I don't see it on there. But please dial 911. And because there isn't a number, I'm going to read this again. Gerald Johnny Winna was 34 years old when he went missing. He's male, Native American. Yakima Nation, brown eyes, dark brown hair. His height is 5'8". He's 160 to 180 pounds. The last contact with him, he mentioned he was walking in Toppenish. Missing from Toppenish, Washington, missing since April 26, 2022. I really wish Truth Nation Willie was in here because I guarantee you he would correct me right there because he is, I think, somewhere from there. So I could be wrong. I haven't talked to Willie in so long. I very well could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he could correct me on that. Let's see what's next. At 19 years old, Far, can you remember when you were 19? Mustang, do you remember when you were 19? I mean, really, like, do you guys remember at 19 what you could have possibly been doing? I know I was working. I know that I didn't have a baby yet, but I know I was pregnant. And I was so stupid. Like, I had just had no idea. What were you doing, Far? Oh, you're welcome. Mustang, you know, Donna I brought a lot of this. I was on Diego's channel for quite a while. And then when Donna I came up missing in Potosi, Missouri, which was my hometown years and years ago, I'm glad I got away now. I was working and pregnant. See, Far, I was pregnant and I was working and things have changed now, and I get that. What got me started with this missing, of course, I always did crimes against children. That was my thing. I've always protected children. I protected children because I always wanted to be the one that would have protected me. So that stuck with me throughout my life. My grandmother raised me, so she taught me that. So that was always my thing. But when Donna I had came up missing in Potosi, Missouri, which I said was my hometown years and years and years ago, a police officer dropped her off, and I'm sure you guys do remember that case. She had told this female officer who volunteered to take her that was her drive. It was icy. It was like 30 degrees, if not less, and they dropped her off, but on a gravel road. And the gravel road was in between her brother's, which was up the road quite a while, and down the road from an ex-drug dealer. Um, it was a big deal. Everybody, we were out there searching, and it's very easy to walk right past someone that you are searching for. And Donna lost her life to the elements, they say. Um, that kind of kicked my rear end back into work mode, I guess. And that's kind of where I started with this. And she was young. Apparently, I had went to school with her. I don't remember, but like I said, I I was so focused on work and stuff that and let's face it, I'm 47, 48 years old. I don't know how old I am. 47, 48. When you get that old, you realize that the name is there. And it kind of kicked me in the butt with it. It really did. It kind of got me jump started back into work mode and realizing that I wasn't done. But I look at May's face and think, you are 19 years old. And people give her crap like, oh my God, she's on OnlyFans. Blah, blah. Well, she's away from her family. I'm not going to judge her for making a living if that's what she does. But I really wish that in America we could try to teach our kids a little bit more values. I'm sure her family is scared to death for her safety. I would be. But I look at these kids and I'm not mad at these children that are out there protesting and even raising hell because I don't think they know any better. And I wish that they could find happiness, every one of them. This is Doreen War Bonnet. She's 52 years old, female Native American. She has brown eyes, brown hair, 5'8", and she weighs 230 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black shirt and blue jeans, tattoos on right wrist, and fingers on left hand, scars on forehead and right hand, maybe using a cane. Missing from Rapid City, South Dakota, missing since September 30th, 2025. If you have any information about Doreen, please dial 911 immediately. Carr says, I agree, Doodle. They know better. Yes and no. I mean, Mustang, yes, I remember being 19. I was working in a chair factory. Oh, wow. What kind of chairs did you make? Just the regular wooden chairs? Or like office chairs? Because if you made office chairs, I got to fix this squeaky ass chair because it makes it sound like it's my butt and it's not. But Far, I know that we can say that they don't know better, but at the same time, um, they should at 19 years old. They should. They should know. I'm not saying it's her parents' fault because some kids they're gone and they got their own mind and they do what they want. But I'm going to promise you now, my grandmother put the fear of God in me. If I would have done stuff like this, oh, she'd be at that protest dragging me off that street by my ears. But times have changed. And once we can't discipline our children anymore, a lot of things have changed. And I can joke and say it's the Marlboro man that ruined the world when he died. And I joke. But at the end of the day, parents are afraid to discipline their children. And when that came about, when parents were afraid to discipline children, then schools were afraid to discipline children, which meant the government had all the control of who could discipline the children. And at some point, young girls had ran off, and I I want to say they don't know any better, but I want to think that somewhere in everyone there is a right and wrong mark, unless there's something wrong with them. Whether or not they choose it is up to them. It's their business. This is America. I can't tell every child how to act, but I can tell you if my grandson's standing out there and doing all that, you can bet you're going to see me walk up and I'm going to take him out there. He's not going to do that. We have to teach our kids safety. We do. It is. It's such a different world. And I'm not saying we're just old people. We're old. Let's face it. We're old. We're old women. It's 1:38. We're over here just gossiping, talking about people that are missing. But at the end of the day, I would have never, ever gotten anywhere near any kind of that situation because my grandma would have been on me like fly on stink. I would not be piss farting around. My grandma would be piss farting around with the fly swatter on my ass. That's how that works. But see, you can't do that anymore. Did she hurt me? No. Do these kids know right from wrong? Yes. And I'm not saying that Antifa doesn't know right from wrong. I think Chandler is very intelligent. He is. And he could do great things with that mind. He could. Will he? I don't know. I know that we as Americans have to stop being victims and we have to start standing up for what we believe in. Because this victim mentality is getting us nowhere but the new pussification of America. And I won't even get on that speech. I will keep on with it. But I'm telling you, if we don't do something with our children, I'm not saying don't stand up for what you believe in. Absolutely do. But you better be able to protect yourself in a world like this because now predators go free. We didn't have every 40 seconds a kid going missing. We played outside all day. So something changed here. And if we don't fix it, we're not going to have our children. Our grandchildren will not have the America that we know. Jimmy Begay is 62 years old. He's male. He's Native American. He has brown eyes, salt and pepper hair. Oh, I love salt and pepper hair, maybe because I have it myself, unfortunately. He's 5'9" and he weighs 170 pounds. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a bandana, black shirt, and a backpack. Last seen on South Monterey and Farmington. Missing from Farmington, New Mexico. Missing since October 10th, 2025. If you have any information about Jimmy, and I'm sure I've probably made this a little bigger, there it is. If you have any information about Jimmy, please contact Farmington Non Emergency Dispatch at 505-334-6622, case number 2567947. We have Melisha Lynn. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look at her. Look how gorgeous she is. Oh my goodness. She's 29 years old, female, Native American, brown eyes, brown hair, 6 foot one, 210 pounds, unknown tattoos on her left arm, back, and chest. If you have any information about her, please contact someone. Please call 911. Just do the right thing, guys. It doesn't cost a dime, even anonymously. Please. Let some parents rest. Please. This is Magdalene Maggie Orlemans. I've always loved that name, Magdalene. She's 43 years old. She's female, indigenous, green eyes, brown hair. She's 5 foot tall, same as I. 115 pounds. I wish I weighed that. Pierced ears and a tattoo on her right shin of a Chinese dragon. Also known to go by the names May, Magdalene, Maggie, or Sparrow, reported missing on March 22nd, 2023. She's missing from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And guys, I know I could read these and read these and read these, but at the end of the day, if we don't teach our children the safety, like, hold on, I'm missing something here. I agree, Doodle, they know no better. Plastic chairs. Oh, cool. So, oh wow, I know a guy that works at like a shoe thing, and they made the rubber shoe soles, and that's right before they come out with fart shoes. And yes, I call Crocs fart shoes because that that's actually what they were first called whenever they come out of the shoe sole place. It's a different world to that in which I grew up. I don't understand the kids these days. It's so different. I don't either. And here's the problem. I don't understand the no respect. When we go into Casey's or any other convenience store, my grandson knows to open the door for a female. Now, he also will open the door for a male, but not so much as a female, but he will stand there. And my son that passed away, he got beat in the head with a cane for helping an old lady put birdseed in the back of her car. And I laughed so hard about peed my pants. But I was so proud of him for doing it, even though she wasn't having that because that whippersnapper wasn't stealing her birdseed. But I taught my kids that. Are we teaching our kids that? Are we teaching our kids? We don't have to teach them about religion because I know that's a touchy subject, but are we teaching them respect? Because if not, we need to. I really think we need to. With all that being said, let's do some laughing. Not that any of the missing people that it's funny because it's not. It is absolutely not. But it weighs on your heart. And after so many, you have to take a step back and you have to really put in your mind that hey, it's okay to actually leave your house. It's okay. It's going to be okay to leave your house. And there are several people right now that are afraid to leave their house. And you know what? I'm not going to say that I blame them because there's bad people out there. I mean, and people make fun of them, but at the same time, I'm scared to send my grandson to school. I'm scared. I'm scared to send him. I just am. I mean, how many of us have grandkids or kids or even nieces and nephews and think, man, I wish I could homeschool. And I really wish I could. But with my grandson having Ashburgers, I know that he benefits more at school with all of the social cues and all of these teachers. Yeah, well, my boys are 28 and the other one would be 27. So, and then I have a 10-year-old. So, when I look back at my 28 and 27-year-old and how fun it was to drop them off for school practice, football practice, cross country, I never worried. But now I can't even drop my 10-year-old off to go to school without praying a prayer, please let him make it home okay today. That's where we've come. So instead of building ballrooms and instead of making fun of one another and trans women are men and men I don't care about any of that shit. How about we make safer schools? How about we start teaching respect? How about in these schools we start teaching open the doors for your elders, respect your elders, teach them how to cook. Will that happen? Probably not. I mean, honestly, that's where we are at Doodle. Sad but true. It is. And far is it like that over there in Australia? I mean, is it like that still there? Because I wish Dinky was in here because I just love talking to Dinky because he tells me so many wild stories and he and he lives in the UK, but He's the most honest man. If you guys are not subscribed to Dinky, please do. He's such a good guy, but, he tells me some of the wildest stories, and I'm like, "Wow, is it like that everywhere?" Like the farmers that are throwing potatoes. It is to a degree. Okay. And isn't it like in Ireland where they're throwing potatoes and protesting? I just I don't know. I really hope that our children have a future, but I can promise you right now, and I'm not trying to get religious, but these same people that are doing all this violence on the street are the same people that would crucify Jesus right now on that cross, and that scares me. The farmers are angry. You know what? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I'd be angry too. I would look 'em you know how hard a farmer works? Really. Mm, mm-mm. Farm work is hard. If you don't have hay bale scars on your knees, even in your 40s, did you really ever live on a farm? You know? And I'm not trying to be out here acting like I'm better than anybody else. You guys know me. I make mistakes every day. I'm a softie. I will help anybody. I will get taken advantage of. I will give anybody my last dollar. But you know what I won't do? I will not put up with kids disrespecting adults because I can't. I just won't. I'm just not going to do it because that's not how I was taught. That's not how you're supposed to be. Dude, that's just not how it works. You should respect your elders. Do I agree with that, Tommy saying all that? No. Do I and I love watching PJ's protest because she makes it so fun. But, for Tommy to run around saying trans women are men and trans men are women, all this crap, and then say Christ is king, man, something goes through me. Something just goes through me like, come on, stop. Yeah, I would throw a spud at him. I would. And I'm not trying to judge Tommy because I think he is trying to be better. But man, I really wish he'd stop with that Christ is king after he starts making fun of people. If we're gonna go back to the days where we're gonna start making fun of people and throwing slurs, we got some serious problems. We do. It is sad. It is some sad shit. It is. It it's sad. Some people think it's great. Some people think it's funny. And I do think, Tommy was saying how he was going to church and he plays a lot of Charlie Kirk stuff. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know anything about that. I don't follow politics. I didn't follow religion. All I knew is I laid in bed one night and got saved in my bed because I was so afraid my son was going to die. And ever since then, you know what? I've lived my beliefs are a little different, I still pray every night. But I didn't know who he was. But for them to play that and then come off with some of the words they come off with, mm, you know, if you're gay, you're gay. I don't give a damn if you're gay any more than you give a damn if I'm straight. I don't care. I really don't care. Now don't push it on my kids. That's all I ask, Don't take that to school. We don't need no drag shows in my second grade class. I have a problem with that. But if you're in high school and you do whatever you want to. You do whatever you want to, but don't push it on my kids, and that's all I ask. I don't care what you do, who you screw, what color you are, what you watch on TV, but leave my baby alone. You sure have, Doodle. No intelligent conversations anymore, just slurs. We are dumbing down pussification of America far. And I say that and people laugh, but what I actually mean by pussification of America is that look back to the Civil War when 10 and 12-year-old boys did they fight? Not always, but they were in that war, 10, 12 years old. And now we have 10 and 12-year-olds that are trying to just go out to protest and say things that they really have no idea what they're saying. That's pussification of America. When we lost respect for one another because of who they screw or what they look like, that's pussification of America. It just is to me, and I can't do it anymore. I just can't. It's the thought. So all we can do is tell our kids right from wrong and hope that they listen. And if not, they don't. But like I said, I don't care if you're gay, your neighbor's gay. I don't care if the whole town's gay. Just don't bring that to my child's elementary school because they don't know what they're doing at that age. They can barely read. If they can't do division, I don't need a drag show at my grandson's school. Other than that, I don't care. And that can cause me hell, and that's fine. Come at me, say what you want to say. But my second grade, third grade, fourth grade kid, if he's learning division, he doesn't need a drag show into the library. And that's just how I feel. Otherwise, I don't give a damn what you do. I don't. And I don't think a lot of people do. It's when it come into the schools that it became a problem, in my opinion. All right, guys, enough of my preaching. I can't believe y'all just stuck around for this just to hear me hear me go on and on. Okay, so here's some funny stuff. I'm sorry, I will shut up. Here we go.
Come on. Driving a lawnmower.
All you gotta do is stop. Hey, get back. You're going to get hurt. Stop.
We'll just keep him kind of pinned in here. I've got Coast Guard coming, AMO's coming. We don't have to approach this thing until we get help.
Get out. Get out. I will. Get out right now. Get out.
Who else was in the car?
I don't know. I was out here swimming.
Sometimes when you're caught red-handed, your only thought is get out fast. But not everyone makes the smartest getaway decisions. We're counting down 8 times suspects reportedly tried to flee the law in the dumbest vehicles imaginable. And it's all caught on body cam. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
Okay, all units, stop chasing. He's not going to stop. We'll just file for warrants on him.
We kick things off in Cleveland, Ohio, where a man on a lawnmower somehow manages to turn yard work into a high-speed pursuit. Police attempt to, but instead of hitting the brakes, this guy decides he'd much rather finish mowing the lawn.
Oh, going around. Another unit left of center. Do you know it's Southway? I know. He's crazy. That's where you go. Traveling with the property. Go Congo now! Dirty log at Taser's appointment.
Car, did you not hear where I was addressing only? It probably didn't go through. I didn't edit. Only says, or maybe it's only, I don't mind a drag show at my school. Only, I respect your opinion 100%. But if my 10-year-old is learning division, he doesn't need to see Richard's balls hanging out of his tutu. I'm sorry. When he gets grown, if that's what he chooses, that's fine. I have been to many drag shows and I've had a blast. But my 10-year-old should not be entitled to go to the library and see a drag show. But I do respect your opinion. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.
Fugitive plane at Hatton 42.
Continue east. Correction.
Continue west. Continue west. Driver tried to tase him.
And he's back out on the Clark, or not Clark. Headed to Hazelwood.
Soon, multiple officers are in on the chase, either in their cruisers
No,
or
I'm not
out
afraid
on the
that my
land, doing their
child
best to
won't cause
outjog
my
a John
child
Deere.
Go back to. All right.
Yeah.
50.
Huh? Big coat on.
We know who he is. He's not going to stop. He's out of control.
30 pressure came off the mower. Pressure running over.
Okay, we'll file charges.
It's usually the effect because he has a big coat on.
Yeah. We'll just file felonious assault on him.
He had a thick jacket on, didn't even penetrate it. I lit him up. Bill lit him up.
That guy's out of control.
Instead of risking any injuries, the Perry Township Police go full 4D chest, ending the pursuit by slapping 83-year-old William Wackerly with some fresh warrants. The next day, officers return to his residence, hoping to catch him off the mower and off guard.
How we doing? Bill around?
Not yet, but he's supposed to be here shortly.
Okay.
All right, what has he done now?
Who's he with?
Well,
We got some property that we got from him yesterday. We wanted to get back to him.
okay. I got my friend Miss Linda picking him up. He was down at the Sheets. So I asked her if she would go pick him up and bring him back. So they should be here like within the next 10 minutes.
Okay. What does she drive?
She should be in the Mazda SUV today.
Okay.
A silver Mazda SUV.
All right. We'll stick around here for a few then.
We have some
Yeah.
properties.
Yeah, hang out.
Just getting
for a
out of
moment.
there.
So they're supposed to be right on their way.
No problem. No hurry.
And the plate
Is that it there?
from this morning.
Yeah, that's Linda right there.
Okay. 51. That's the vehicle right there. That silver one just turned.
Come on.
Okay.
Bill Meadow in the bar. Man, 697.
All right, Bill.
All right, now what the hell you guys want?
Come on. Do you have any pocket knives or anything like that on you?
I got a machine gun.
You do? Do you have any pocket knives?
I got a weapon.
I don't have my gloves on. I'm just checking real quick.
Oh, Christ, I ain't got nothing. Got a couple of flashlights. Oh, don't knock me over.
I'm gonna take this whole empty thing off too. What time did you get released today?
No, I know.
Okay.
Come on back here, Bill.
That one.
Yep, this one right here. 30, you can log on. Yeah, you're going to jail.
Why?
For yesterday.
What do you mean?
Just stay right there until we're done. Okay. So what you got arrested for yesterday was for the warrants that you had already before that. And then what you're getting arrested for today is what you did yesterday.
Oh, come on. Driving a lawnmower.
All you gotta do is stop.
Well, they charged me $600 the last time I stopped.
Well,
They
now you're facing a bunch of charges.
They towed my lawnmower.
We did. You're right. 51.
I didn't have $600 to mow the grass.
51.
I didn't nothing.
One in custody.
What is there a law against driving a lawnmower?
Have a seat,
I'm
bud.
serious.
I'll put the windows down for you, okay?
Good idea. I'm getting arrested for what I did yesterday.
Yep.
Well, this here thing's got to go. If I know that, I wouldn't have come home.
I probably agree with that. You saw us there, that's why you turned down this way.
Huh?
I said you saw us there, that's why you guys turned down this
I
way.
figured you guys up to something no good.
I'd prefer not to deal with you, Bill, to be honest with you.
I don't even know. Crazy. I'm handicapped and older.
All right, Bill.
Oh, look so
Come
sad.
on,
Smile.
What's up? Come
I
on.
said smile.
Come on.
Oh, I can't get my foot off from under the damn seat. You got a kind of a smidge for midgets back here.
What's that? See you. Okay. I'm gonna check his pockets good once we get in there too. Sure. All right, we go around the back now.
Where's the dog?
It's right there. You don't see it? It's invisible.
Got two of them that are invisible. I tell him the sick if they give him. But he won't get that Jordan because he fed him. He must go $300,000. I bought cat. That's what I got. I'm a observer. Is
that right?
I went to John Deere. They went $90,000 for her.
Bill, come on. Come in here and we'll talk.
Well, I can't only walk so fast. Christ, I'm 85 years old.
You're 83.
I was born in 1940. You're vastly not good. I was Jackson. And then Glenn. Oh, Glen of it now.
Straight in there, Bill. Is that all mine?
You know, the funny part is anybody in the country town knows we all have this one guy that will go down the road drunk as a skunk on his ride mower. So many DWIs. But you know what? I mean, all they're going to do is cut your ditch. We had one guy, he cut the whole ditch before anybody got him. And I was thinking, oh, Lord, have mercy, Earl.
Back. Christ, I just got out of here yesterday and I can draw me back again.
We're starting to run out of things to drive to get away from us.
Well, Christ, that's family. A lawnmower's not legal. What is? I'm gonna get a horse and buggy.
There you go.
He's like an Amishman.
All right.
I'll just tie a horse on my lawnmower. Paint the damn thing flat black.
Take your time.
I'm in a hurry. Christ, I got things to do before I die.
William was arrested and charged with a multitude of crimes, including felony failure to comply and resisting arrest, criminal trespass, and operating a vehicle at a slow speed. He pleaded no contest to the charges and was sentenced to 7 days in jail, 5 years probation, and 700.
Shut it off now! Shut it off!
Hey, get back. You're going to get hurt.
Stop! Stop it now!
I think we've already seen that one, but I have another one. I didn't realize we had seen him until I saw that he was the lawnmower man. But I have another one. Hold on.
Not a good thing to run. I'm sure you know that's a felony, and I'm charging you with it. Okay. I'm not being hard on you. I'm just letting you know for future reference. I'm trying to help you out in the future. It's not a good thing to run. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, this one should be great. Kansas City, Missouri. Oh my God, known for the runners. They will run, run. I tell you, they are the most running people. Kansas City, Missouri is bad. They will run everywhere. All right, guys, can you see me now? It's just because they showed weapons. Let me know that you guys can see me. Can you see me? See moon and trees. All right, yeah, they showed weapons. And you know it's so silly because, that is an officer's job, but it's okay. We're not done because I'll just go back and read flyers because them assholes ain't stopping me. Good, good. I knew that it would come back on. They did that crap with some other stuff. Actually, maybe on this one, on the I know what we'll do. We'll go to the Aware Foundation this time. Sorry guys, I don't know why they have to be that way. Because sometimes I even did an educational video on like Missouri law enforcement training and all that. And they even took that out of there. So I don't know. But yeah, girls can run around half naked, right? I guess it's whatever. So go ahead and finish up with our with our flyers because I mean apparently they don't have a problem with that, but TikTok does, which again is absolutely crazy to me. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's share the screen. Let me know when you see it. Okay. You know, it's so crazy. It's like even YouTube hates law enforcement. That's so wild to me. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read these. I'm pretty sure you guys are probably tired. If you guys need to go to bed, I completely understand. That was fun, but I guess because they showed a weapon, they're not going to do it. Yet girls can run around half naked, and you know it is what it is. But I could tell that it was just a little violation. Let me know that a firearm was shown, which is so odd. So pussification of America kind of stuff. But anyway, we'll go ahead and I'll finish a couple of these and I'll let you guys get some rest. But it's so odd because usually I can play whatever. Now I do have a couple videos on my channel. If there's anything on there that you want to kind of refresh on, if you guys want to look, I can play those. But I still can't believe that they would go through all that because a law enforcement officer held a firearm. Isn't that crazy? For Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas are the same. Don't know about all. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. It's because it was Kansas City, Missouri. That is wild to me. Like I don't even understand what the hell their problem is. But okay, I guess. I mean, it's whatever. It's Missouri for you. You know how it goes. Make sure you can see it. Make sure you can hear me. Okay. This is James Allen Johnson. He is 42 years old. He has black hair, blue eyes. He's 5'11" and weighs 185 pounds. The Roanoke Police Department is searching for 42-year-old James Allen Johnson. James was last seen in Roanoke, Virginia on December 29th, 2025. He was last seen wearing a black hoodie, jeans, and carrying a black backpack. He has several tattoos and may need medical attention. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, contact the Roanoke Police Department at 540-853-2212. I think, yeah, they're pretty good with this. This is Lauren Steele. Oh, she's gorgeous. She is 36 years old at her disappearance. She has strawberry blonde hair. She has green eyes. She's 5'4" and she weighs 115 pounds. The Pennsylvania State Police Bureau of Criminal Investigation is attempting to locate Lauren Steele. She was 36 years old when she went missing. Steele was last known to be living in a hotel located in Carlisle, Cumberland County, Pennsylvania, and on August 2024. Her last contact with family was August 5th, 2024. She is originally from New York, but has previously resided in Virginia. She moved to Pennsylvania within the last year, and Steele may have traveled to Las Vegas, Nevada. A $5,000 reward is being offered for information that solves this case. Anyone with information is asked to contact the PSP Wilkins-Barre at 570-697-2000 or PSP Tips at 1-800-472-8477. Located safe. I kind of want to check my YouTube real quick and just see if I have something else on there that doesn't have a weapon on there because, you know, pacification of America, we cannot have a weapon. My goodness gracious. What will we do? Right. There is 8 wild Florida man arrests caught on body cam. How about that? Because I don't think Florida's so picky. I mean, look at Grady Judd. He has that thermos and he was, you know, we're not going to talk about that. But I am going to go over here and see if I can pull this up. Because we're going to have some kind of fun. We went through all those flyers. The least we can do is have a little fun. I have 5 of you in here. And I can't thank you all enough for being in here. This new medicine, I just can't. I know. I love the Florida man stuff. It's like they're wild. They hit like alligators with skillets and are like, get off my porch. I'm not fooling with anybody like that. I'm not fooling with any old lady that beats an alligator off her porch and says, get out here. Mm-mm. I'm not fighting that woman. Hell no. I ain't doing it. How are you going to admit that an old lady beat you with a skillet? But she whooped the alligator. Mm-mm. No, not doing that. I don't care. If we get a strike, we get a strike. Who cares, right? I've never had one, so not lately. So we'll see. Let's have fun anyway. All right. Make sure I have this shared, and I don't have it shared. Now I have it shared. I'll remove my loud ass.
Come with me, Chucky. Come on. Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting.
Punch the horse.
115 has got Tatum.
Everyone's got, he's laying down in the woods.
Kyle, what the?
Oh, I got in the car. I don't know.
Look, we all know Florida Man operates on a level the rest of us can't quite explain. But what happens when that chaos gets upgraded to full-blown resistance mode? Stick around and find arrest so wild, you'll be wondering.
Okay, these Florida men need to calm their ass down now. We were having such a good time. Don't ruin it for us. Let's start this over. Stop it.
I don't know. I teleported something.
Where'd you get the car from?
I don't know.
Airdrop, man. Drop, man. You can't swim here. Drop. You are 100%.
Can I give you guys a hug?
Oh, all right. Let's do it. Okay.
Look, we all know Florida Man operates on a level the rest of us can't quite explain. But what happens when that chaos gets upgraded to full-blown resistance mode? Well, stick around and find out. We're diving into 8 Florida Man arrests so wild, you'll be wondering how officers managed to wrangle these human hurricanes. And lucky for us, every glorious second is on body cam. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. We're starting today's episode in Tallahassee with the ultimate birthday plot twist, the kind of surprise no kid will ever forget. Police stroll into a Chuck E. Cheese with one mission: bag the mouse. Yup, today's prize isn't a stuffed animal, it's Chucky himself.
Ma'am, who's in the mouse suit? Was it the gentleman that was just up here? Okay. Chucky's a little bit busy, ma'am. Chucky, come with me, Chucky. Come on. Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're being detained. Stop resisting. Let it go. Let it go. Do not cause a scene here, sir.
Because apparently our beloved mascot hasn't been hiding behind a giant smiling mouse head. He's been hiding an entire second identity. Officers suspect he's been swiping more than tickets. This time, it's a stolen credit card.
Come on. So we're going this way, sir. Yeah, we're going to talk to you in a minute, okay? We got to do our job, ma'am. It's not my call, ma'am. Come on. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute and let you know what's going on, okay? All right, that's fine. I got you.
I'm working, entertaining kids for a living.
I got you, buddy. Come over here. You got anything on you? It's gonna poke me, stick me, stab me? You got anything on you? I'm gonna pat you down, okay?
How does this come off, man? It's just like a normal.
Can I get that? I gotta take this back. This is my work stuff.
Okay, we'll take care of that in a minute.
We'll do it. Put him in the car and read him, and then go from there.
Man, what is
Search him as best you
going
can.
on,
I know he's probably got internal.
Everything's gonna poke me or stick me, right?
No, sir.
All right. Don't worry about reaching or anything, okay? Where the you got pants on underneath this?
I gotta take all this stuff off, man. I gotta get undressed. What is going on?
Just pat him down.
Okay.
Pat him down for now.
I didn't feel any weapons. So.
Do you have any weapons, knives?
I don't carry weapons.
All right, have a seat in here, sir. I'm gonna read you something, okay?
What is going on?
I'm about to explain that to you right after I read you this, okay?
I don't know what y'all talking about or what's going on.
Alrighty, sir. I'm Officer Cruz with the Tallahassee Police Department. I'm conducting an official and criminal investigation concerning fraud. Any false statements about material matters given by a witness under the oath will consult penalty. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
What is going on?
Having these rights in mind, do you want us to talk to you? Do you wish to talk to us about what's going on?
I just want to know what's going on. I have to get back to work.
So, sir, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Why y'all even harassing me and I didn't even do anything? I'm in here working, doing what
Sir, I need you to answer the questions before I talk to you. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Why would I talk to y'all of and I don't know what's going on?
It's a yes or no, sir. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Whatever, man.
Yeah, if he's
Is that a yes? Okay. All right. So we are investigating some fraud stuff with the credit card. Have you been using anyone else's credit card anywhere?
No, sir.
Have you been shopping lately with a credit card?
No, sir. Only card I use is my own Cash App. That's it.
So you don't use a credit card anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay. You've never obtained a credit card from here, found one lost or whatever else, and used it anywhere else? So there wouldn't be any video of you anywhere shopping with a credit card?
Like at the meat market at
the meat market
720
that doesn't belong to you?
I don't know anything about a meat market.
You don't shop at the meat market? So you haven't gone anywhere and used a credit card to shop anywhere in the past week?
No.
Okay.
Push him on the location.
Okay. I was going to look at the video for myself. I don't know the names of the places.
I don't even know anything about none of these.
Okay.
As far as I know.
So we got.
Because I cannot afford to lose this job. This is all I know and love.
I gotcha. Have you ever been to a place called 720 in Tallahassee?
720 Orange Avenue, the meat market, Don's meat market, or Harry's meat market. The one that you're on film stealing.
What about Cloud Smoke Shop? You ever been there? Okay.
The one you're also on film stealing.
What about the Whataburger? You go to the Whataburger and get some food with a credit card?
No, I don't use other people's stuff for nothing.
Okay. At the meat market, you use your own card?
My own card. That's it.
So you did go to the meat market then?
I go there, but I don't use nobody card but my own.
When's the last time you went there? The meat market?
A few days ago.
A few days ago? Okay. And you used your own card there?
Yes, my own. Nobody else's.
Is that the app thing you were talking about? Your Apple Pay thing?
Cash App.
They take Cash App there? Okay. What about the Time Savers too?
Cash App.
Cash App. So you've been there recently?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay. What about Tony Mart? No?
I haven't been there recently.
You haven't been to Tony Mart? Okay. And Time Savers again. So you go to these places and use your Cash App on your phone to pay for stuff? Never with a card. Okay, so if we got video of you using a card.
I use my own card, no one else's.
Well, you said it's a phone, right? It's a.
I have that card, but it's not with me today.
You have the card, but it's not. What cards do you have on you today?
I don't got no card on me. What bus cards? That's it.
That's it? Okay.
And a pack of cigarettes. That's it.
Okay, so you're denying all claims of going over to these places and using someone else's credit card.
I don't use nobody card but my own.
If you want to show them the video, you can show them the video.
I mean,
why can't these people just hush? I mean, come on. Stop.
I don't know nothing about all this stuff. I don't use no card on my own card. I don't know nothing about this other.
Just asking if that's him.
I can.
Does that look like you? Something you wear?
No, sir. I don't want no stuff like that.
You don't wear anything like that? That's not you? That's not you.
Hey, look at me. It's going to be in your best interest to tell the truth, okay? Don't pretend like that's not you in the picture, all right? You know it's you. Just start telling us the truth. Okay?
I don't want to go to jail today.
I mean, if you're lying to us, you're only going to make things worse on yourself, buddy.
Truly.
All that's going to go in the report, and all the judge is going to see all that.
I'm not trying to go to jail today.
I understand that, but we got to investigate what happened here. So if you want to, if you want to let us know what's going on, that would help everyone here, including yourself. Get his name and information. All right. Do you have your ID card on you in your pockets? You don't have your ID card on you? We're gonna find out if you got it on you. So if you're lying to me, it's not gonna go well, man. What's your name?
Hold on a minute, officer. Can I go inside and get my ID?
Sit down.
Just have a seat.
You can tell us where it is, and we'll go get it for you.
What?
Just tell us where your ID card is, and we'll
I
go
don't
get
have
for
it
you.
at all today.
So it's not
What's
inside.
your first name?
My first name's Simone.
Spell it for me.
J-E-R-M.
As Officer Cruz starts jotting down 41-year-old Jermel Jones's info, the manager walks over, wondering why his star employee is suddenly the main attraction. Hey, do you know his name?
Yeah, I do. I mean, he's my employee. Can you take the stuff off the?
Yeah,
I
we're
got a
gonna.
whole
I know.
store
I
of
know.
kids, like
We're gonna take it off here in a second. What's his name?
Jamel Jones.
Jermel Jones. Okay.
Well, I
How long has he been working for you for?
At least 2 years. I've been here.
Okay. So for as long as you've been working here, he's been here. Okay. Just to let you know, there's a lady that had a birthday party here. He stole her credit card and has been using it for the last month. So that's why we're doing all this.
All right.
And to be fair, he had known that we were here, and we saw him through the window in his regular outfit, his regular uniform, and then I think he thought that he could hide in the Chuck E. Cheese uniform, and that's why he volunteer for it,
or does he
So
usually
Chucky, so he has to be Chucky. He's the
He
Chucky
has-
person. Yeah.
He usually is.
Yeah. So I mean, I understand what y'all doing. I
Yeah.
just the suit. I got a lot of kids.
Yeah, I
they
understand.
come to see Chucky. They literally crying there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I got to
Sorry
do the
about
whole
that.
store for them.
Have a seat in there. I'm gonna check something. Go ahead and spin around, put your
Do
legs
those
on.
feet slide off? You can slide the feet off.
Yeah, let me take these off.
He wants the manager wants the uniform, so
Let's try and figure that out. Here, give me his info.
Let me see your feet.
Go get more of the shoes and everything.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take care of that.
I'm not trying to go to jail today. I don't want to go to jail today. I don't want to go to jail today.
All right. You stand up. Is there a belt on those pants?
You gotta hook up so I can take all this stuff off.
No, we're gonna take it off for you. Is there a belt on your pants?
I gotta take this stuff off to get to my
I
regular.
don't think you're understanding.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Okay,
talk to y'all
so it's
too
a-
about something real quick. Hey, you gotta
Attachers
hook
up
up
there.
Okay.
You got attachers up there. It's gonna have to come off here. We'll work on this and get it to you as soon as we can. Okay.
Zay, call Joe. I'm not trying to lose this job.
Hey, real quick, there is a reason After Hours is one of Law and Crime's most popular shows, just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest personal injury law firm. They're a firm of more than 1,000 attorneys.
What am I being charged with?
Nope, we're not doing
What
that
am I
crap
being
tonight.
charged
You don't have anything
with?
that's gonna poke me or stick me, right, sir? Last thing I want to do is get poked by something. Okay.
What am I being charged with? That's from a smoke shop.
Do you have a medical marijuana license, sir?
I was on the way to getting one.
Okay. All right.
On the way. Here, just set it up top.
That's mine.
Oh, I wonder what this one is.
Yep. And there's yours too. So you did have your card on you. I thought you told me you didn't have
I
anything on
thought
you.
I didn't have it today.
Okay.
I found that today.
Okay.
I found that today.
Alrighty, sir.
Gotcha.
Can I please smoke a cigarette?
That's gonna be up to my boss here. That's not up to me. You want to let him smoke a cigarette?
No.
Please.
No, sir. Jail staff can decide that when you get there, okay?
All right, have a seat
So
back.
hop in.
Actually, take your shoe off for me.
Hop in and
Actually,
then
yeah,
take your shoe off.
yeah.
You got this for now?
Yep. No, leave him over here. Bring it up here.
Go ahead.
Bring it up here.
When you're done, take a photo of this and we'll get it back.
Gotcha.
What am I being charged?
I just told you, sir. Let me see. You know everything that we have. We just explained it to you, right? Now, I wish you'd have told me you had that on you.
I was trying to get to that point.
I'm gonna
I was trying to tell you I had some weed in my pocket. I
Okay.
was getting to that.
well, let me see what I'm gonna do about that, okay? Have a seat. Put your legs in there for me.
That ain't no illegal substance. That's go for I paid for that with my own car.
Where'd you buy it at?
I bought that at themselves.
This did? Why is it in a bag like that?
They did that themselves.
They did that there? Okay. Have a seat.
Jermel is arrested and charged with theft of a credit card, criminal use of personal identification information, and fraudulent use of a credit card. He was booked and released the next morning on a $1,000 bond. At the time of this recording, Jermel's next court date is scheduled for January 2026. Now we zoom over to Volusia County, where an officer rolls up to a park to investigate an auto theft.
I got my car stolen.
From here.
All right, guys. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this one because I don't know if you guys are familiar with 764. It is a child predator thing. It's very important. I don't think you guys realize how important it is, but I'm going to end this live and start another one. Those of you with kids, grandkids, all of that, you may want to pay attention to this. This is Predator's Paradise. I know we've had fun tonight, but at the same time, right after Christmas, it's important to bring some light to just how easy it is for a predator to enter your child's Roblox account. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one, start another one. If you guys cannot join, that's completely fine. I'm sure maybe you guys can watch tomorrow. But I want to wish you all a good night if you don't join. But I'm telling you, this is very important and how easy it is for a hacker to get into your child and be a predator. It's wild. I'm telling you, it is so wild. But I'm going to end this real quick. I'm not even going to make a thumbnail. I'm just going to go live on it. It's very important. All right, guys, if I don't see you at the next show in about 5 minutes, then I will see you tomorrow. Love you and God bless.
In a world that turns too fast, some are lost, left in the past. But we won't let silence win. We'll speak their names again. Voices rising through the dark. Every story leaves a mark. We are the ones who won't forget. The fight for truth is not done yet. We shine the light, we raise the call. For the missing, the broken, we stand tall. For justice, for healing, for every tear we carry.